Do you want the secret to work-life balance? It may be as simple as saying no, not yes.
The worst thing in the world is saying yes to things that you're not fully committed to. It's not fair to the person or to you.
Exactly. I think you and I together should make a pact that we are going to say no more this year.
Can we do like a
Let's
pinky?
do it right now. Here we go.
I'd like to join that pact too. That's from the Facebook show Work It, which highlights the boldest women in business. And the host is Carrie Kirpen, and she joins me right now. She's also a dear friend, and I have to say, a diehard Met fan.
True.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
How's the pact working out? Are you saying no?
Okay, for a people pleaser like I am, I think it's going pretty well.
Okay, what are you doing? What is the secret?
So I'm thinking and being very cautious and intentional about things that I commit to and things that I don't. And there are several things that I've learned throughout the year.
Okay, so what is the main point of saying no?
The main point of saying no, specifically for a people pleaser, is that generally you're putting your life's happiness in the hands of others. You're trying to make other people happy. And when you learn to say no, you're actually working on doing what serves you.
Right, which is very hard. And I'm going to say, especially if you're a mom, because there's a sense of guilt, there's a sense of how am I going to get through this?
Yes.
How am I going to get to sleep at night? But there are benefits. So what are the benefits of saying no?
There are huge benefits. First of all, for everything that you say no to, there are so many other things that you can say yes to. When you say no to every silly little commitment, you can say yes to things like spending time with your kids. First of all, you have less resentment when you say no. Then you have a greater sense of positivity when you say no, because you're leaving yourself open when that resentment isn't there. And finally, it's just a better sense of agency over your own life.
Right, and you kind of have to, you can't force other people to act a certain way, so you have to just take responsibility for your own thing.
Exactly, you own it. You own it, and it's on you.
Right. So I love your Facebook show because you talk about Work It. What does that mean in the grand scheme of things as we talk about saying no?
So to work it is really about understanding yourself. It's not trying to be anyone else or follow anyone else's path. It's about understanding who you are, understanding the challenges that you have, and then using your challenges and your strengths to your advantage. When you fully understand yourself, you're able to utilize that to have a better experience and work everything to your advantage.
And I think that's key when you understand yourself, because can you give me something concrete to, because I think of situations I've been in where I've looked at a manager or even just a contemporary, and my heart is palpitating because every fiber in my being wants to say no, but I'm about to say yes. What do you do in that moment?
Okay, so this is my process. I don't know that it works for everyone.
I will try it,
The first thing that I do is I take a beat. Do not underestimate the power of a pause. Don't say yes. Like you said, the natural instinct is to have a yes pour right out of your mouth. Okay, after you pause, I want you to, in your head, just quickly really weigh the risks and the rewards of saying yes or committing to that decision. Once you realize that what you really want to do is say no, once you're doing that simple gut check, remember that no is a full sentence and no thank you is a lovely sentence. You don't need to give an excuse. You can say, I'm unable to do that, or provide an alternative that might work. Really give something that just don't over excuse, because saying no is okay.
No, period, full stop. Manna.
Yes, I'm ready.
Question from the class.
Please.
And that doesn't happen here, but what if you say no and the negative connotation that comes along with it is they don't want to be here. They don't want to do this. They don't want to work.
Right. That they don't want to be here?
Yeah.
It's all about how you deliver it, really. I think it's really being comfortable saying, I'm unable to do this. Here's why. And then really just moving on. Here's what I am able to do. Here's what I am able to say yes to. I think when you put yourself in a situation where, and it's a little bit different in the workplace than it is to all kinds of external commitments, but just know that when you actually put yourself out there to say no, there's such a better opportunity to do it better. You just
have to get over it. I see a part 2 in this segment, by the way, Carrie Kirpen.
I'm ready.
Thank you so much for joining us. She hosts Work It. She's also an award-winning entrepreneur and author. Follow her at Carrie Kirpen for more great advice.